Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Nestor Cortez Jr. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Lawrence Butler will hit next. 3 hits last night. So he was a big factor in getting that win. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. And it's just foul. That was close.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. One gone, runner at first. Here's Elliot Ramos. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Swing and a foul out of play. Ramos, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he's scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Save! And now second and third with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
David Fry getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there are 2 outs. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here is Matt Chapman. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Now it's Nick Senzel.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Giants 2. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is foul back. Got him. 1 out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
William Contreras stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Makes the grab for the second out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Blake Perkins.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, we're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive.
Lays out. He's got it.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job, quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Jake Rogers. Outside. And that is ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And it's through for a hit. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. At the plate, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's a base hit. Rogers rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. One run across. In there. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nestor Cortez Jr. out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen, D.L. Hall.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Fly ball center field, Perkins on the move. Makes the grab, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramos stands in now, looks at that one inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. That one pushed foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perkins has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So a man aboard. And up next for the Giants, David Fry. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. This one in the air. Hall. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the lead is now back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And now it's even up. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. And they'll do it again. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Fry. He takes it on his own. And Milwaukee is set down in on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Matt Chapman. Hall back to work. And it stays fair. Man at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Perkins makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So a man aboard, and digging in for San Francisco, Jake Rogers. Runner on the move. And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Up and in, now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
On the ground to third. Senzel over to first. 2 up, 2 down. This is Bryce Terang. Struck out swinging leading off the bottom of the first. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. Slice to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Well, these Giants doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perkins hauls it in for the out.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And up next for San Francisco, Lawrence Butler.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Monasterio. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So up next, Willie Adames. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And it's now a 6-run lead. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Hard hit left side. On to first. Third out. And that ends the frame. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee. Sal Frelick. There's a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's William Contreras. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. A season ago. 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Here's the 0-2. That one missed. And it's even up. 1 out, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Hoskins.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That's a little bit low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Nick Senzel, the next Giant to hit. That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0. The throw to second is offline.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
That one ripped right center field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And up next for the Giants, Ferrar Encarnacion. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Number 77 gets the ball now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And that's outside. Ball 1. Base knock center field. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 9-0.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man in scoring position. With 2 away. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Fitzgerald at second with 2 down. In the air out to center. Perkins holds it in on the run. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And we're back. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And that miss.
Ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Mitchell,
Nope,
the next to
that's
hit,
inside.
takes ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Towards first. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now a chance for Xavier Warren. Grounded out his first time. On the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 9 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. On the ground. And that's just foul. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a pop-up. Monasterio pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out number 1. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. This one popped up. Monasterio hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. David Fry now at the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 10-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside.
I love how the fans just one-hand those home run balls going 112.
13 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Ripped on a line. Perkins racing over to make the catch. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-0. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tristan Beck.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Just misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos makes the grab, 1 down. And now Andrew Monasterio grounded out his first time up. Out to short, Adames. fires to first in time. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike. The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Right side. That's an infield single as the pitcher just holds on to it. Check swing, called strike. The other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. In there at the knees for a strike. Terang over at second. Freeland at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Encarnacion right there to make the grab. And the inning is... Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. To second. Pulls him off the bag. The throw is late and they can't get the out.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Frelick hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jared Koenig.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. And fouled off. That's smacked on a line to center. Perkins makes a nice running catch. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Butler in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner on at third, one gone. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. And a 1-1. On the ground at first. Hoskins handles the chance. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And it's fouled away. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left on. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
Back to work. Strike 1. Beck, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. This one in the air, center field. Butler settles underneath it, brings it in, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Swing and a tapper. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. They say you win.
0-1.
To the right side, Terang. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, David Fry. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 14-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with a pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. And up next for San Francisco, Nick Senzel. He's been a great free agent sign. And a foul ball. Chapman at first, 1 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perkins pulls that one down, 2 away. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chourio has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Xavier Warren. And that is out of play. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Blake Perkins. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. Runner at second, nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's
Ball
down
one.
and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And the batter now, Andrew Monasterio. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Fitzgerald. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Terang in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third comes across, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. That clips a corner.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just missed.
2 balls,
Terang
1
leads
strike.
off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Popped in the air, left field, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And first offering is fouled off. Fitzgerald sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1 through 8 full. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Fought off foul. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Corrals it, and there's 1 down. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perkins settles under it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Randy Rodriguez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Hoskins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So up next, Jackson Chourio. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Garrett Mitchell. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants add another to their winning streak.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.